everyone, I'm Rina. Welcome to my channel, and this is the first video of mine. And now I will not review anything, but I just want to give my impression about a webinar that I attend on November the 2nd until the 4th, 2020, that is conducted by Thai Apps International. The webinar is about creating global teachers with online approaches and strategies by Nitte Menakshi Institute of Technology and Thai Apps International. And the promoter is Mr. Raffi Makija, and the presenter are Dr. Neha, Ms. Arpita, and Ms. Smriti Ray. For me, the webinar was a great experience because this was the first webinar I attended, and the speakers are from the other country where English becomes the medium of language for education. I got a lot of knowledge about the approaches, the strategies for online learning we can choose during this pandemic. The key of understanding between teacher and students during this pandemic, I mean here when teacher and students do virtual classroom, the key is communications. So from the webinar, there are a lot of knowledge about communication skills that we can use, so there will be a good relationship between teacher and students in the classroom, I mean here in virtual classroom. So the teacher should improve the communication skills, how they can do online learning using good communication, so the students will understand what the teachers said and what the teacher meant, what the teacher presented when they are in a virtual classroom. Communication skills are not only the oral communication and written communication one, but also non-verbal communication, such as body language, gestures that will show our feeling. So your body language and gesture will show your feeling, so they can express what is inside your mind, inside your heart. So they can you can speak through your body language, through your gesture, through your eye contact. Why do we need communication? Because communication will show our feeling to others, and communication itself has its purpose. The first one is to inform. It means that when we communicate, we inform information to others. For example, knowledge. Transfer the knowledge to others. And the second one is to persuade. Persuade means we persuade the readers to do something. So communication It's become an unimportant things when we do online learning. When we communicate with others, we want to get a response from others. And how we can get the response? Just ask them. Will they give response if we just ask them? Well, I think you have to give feedback and positive reinforcement to get response from others. So the communication will run well if, example, the speaker and the listener interact each other. We will get feedback from someone who interact with us. Deal with this communication. It is very important for us as a teacher using good communication, so the teacher and the students will interact each other, so the classroom will be interactive. And from the webinar, I get that in online learning, the teacher should mix different modes of communication, so the student will interested to deal with the online learning, such as using text, using video, using audio. So the teacher should mix text, video, and audio to create online learning be more interactive. In online learning or virtual classroom, the teaching learning should be effective when the teacher use simple language and flexible, and then choose the words carefully. The teacher should choose the words that are understandable for the students, and then also support the students to do the online learning. And the teacher should communicate frequently to the student, giving feedback, reinforcement, and get to know the students. And I think the teacher should pause and should check whether the students understand or not. When the students do not understand at the same time, the teacher should pause. Okay, those are some summary of my webinar, my last week webinar on November the 2nd until the 4th, 2020. That is conducted by Thai Ups International, and I will try to create interactive communication in my virtual classroom using the theories from the webinar, the knowledge that I get. I try to apply to my classroom, and I just want to say the best approaches, the best strategies is the one that is used. How great approaches and strategies, it is not the best one when it is useless. Okay, this is my summary from the webinar. See you on my next video.